What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video. So I got my phone at this angle because I don't have nothing to prop it on my dashboard. But I want to talk about how narcissists have the nerve to think that they really have a second chance with you. They really think that it's just that simple because they are that simple-minded. They think that you're going to give them a second chance. Not only that, they feel as though they're entitled to it once they have hoovered you to death and love bombed you to death. And if you accept these love bombs, they're going to automatically think that, okay, so now she's coming around or now he's coming around. They're going to give me what I deserve, because they feel entitled to that. And so it's just crazy that they all think the same way. And once, you hit them with a bomb, all right, and let them know, look, I'm not going to be your friend again. So you can get that out of your mind. If that's the reason why you were buying me nice things and treating me to breakfast, lunch, and dinner, then you wasted your time because I'm not even about to go there with you again. Once you just flat out let them know that, like, I'm just not interested in that with you. I'm cool with things being just the way it is. Very small talk. If I run into you out in public, I'll speak, but I'm really not interested in that anymore. They can't handle it. And so that's when, the same old starts all over again. If you ever think that a narcissist is going to change through reconciliation, it's not going to change. They're going to show you a different side of them, for a limited time. Before you know it, they back to their same old dirty tricks and tactics of abuse and punishment. They're going to punish you if you give them another chance because they feel like they should punish you. They feel like you deserve this punishment because you shut them out. With narcissists, it's all about the mind. If they can get inside of your mind and manipulate you into thinking, you were wrong. See, we could have been like this, but you just wouldn't give me a second chance. And, I don't know why. Because it's not like I was trying to hurt you. I mean, you got to understand that you can't always take things like that. People make mistakes. That's the type of foolishness that they try to feed your mind. But don't even receive their garbage. Don't even give them the opportunity to present this fake foolishness with you to make you think that, that it could have been that way if you weren't so stubborn and continuing to shut them out. You did the right thing by going no contact or limiting the contact or setting boundaries. You're doing the right thing. And you are because you feel free. You feel at peace. You just feel a difference within yourself. It may take some time before, you're completely healed, especially depending on the situation you were in with this narcissist or just with the toxic person, period. But, you're going to feel it. You're going to know that you deserved better the whole while. And so once you let the narcissist know, I just don't see any change in you. And I don't want you to change for me, because I'm done with that. I left that in the past. That's a part of a very bad past that I had with you. And I just don't feel the need to give you a second chance. It doesn't matter how lightly you give that to them, they're still going to take it the wrong way, and they're still going to look at it as something that you're doing wrong. You're wrong for not giving me a second chance. I say all that to say this, based off what I told y'all last week with me returning back to work, actually 2 weeks ago. But last week, the narcissist with all the love bomb and hoover, you get so used to it, it's just like all you could do is laugh about it because I know it was a matter of time before the punishment start. So Thursday, after everyone had left because I stayed late and my boss was like, we're not going to do this year. You're not going to be, the only one staying to do the extra work. Why the narc and her crew, she has so much power over them to where they pretty much, like they just pretty much fall up under her commands and whatever she feel that shouldn't go on at work. It's like she's supposed to be the person who stands up for everyone and say, we're not going to take this. We're not going to do that. It's not fair to us to stay late. We don't get paid overtime. So as soon as we're finished with our work, we're out of here. And it's like they really listen to her, but it's not even about that all the time. When you're the type of person that's like, I'm not just going to up and run out on people who still, who's going to stay late for work doing some things, or people who are still on their regular time. If I'm supposed to leave work at 2 o'clock and someone else is supposed to leave work at 3 o'clock and you see their workload is super heavy and you're like, there's no way they're going to get out of here at 3 o'clock. So I'm going to give them a little hand. I'm not going to stay the entire time. I'm not going to stay a whole hour that I know I'm not getting paid for. But I'll say at least about 20, 30 more minutes to give them a hand, to help them get ahead so they can get off on time. It's just like I can't walk away from people seeing the load they have on them. And my boss, she already knows that. But she stopped me Thursday and she was like, you know what? You don't have to do that anymore. She's working some things out to make sure that this person doesn't have too much on them. So she was like, and from now on, since the narc wants to come into work a whole hour and 15 minutes earlier than she should, what I'm going to do is have her to come in. Then listen to this here. I'm going to have her to come in and do what you normally do when you get here at your right time. So don't even rush to come in to work. Get here whenever you get here. That's what she said. And you still keep your same, you still leave at your same time. You will not be docked or anything. That's what she's going to have to deal with since she want to be here so early, just taking up space. Like she know that she's just trying to be there to beat me there, but it's like, if you want to be the spokesperson, for everyone and do this false, I'm speaking up for people because we're not going to be staying late if we're not getting paid. You never did it in the first place. So now you have to come in and do something that wasn't really even assigned to you. Now you have to do it. And from it being something that I normally do, it's killing her. So it's like when I came into work Friday, mind you, she had been speaking. She had even started approaching me first to speak in the morning. Now she's back to that same old crap. When I come in and speak to everyone and when I approach her to greet her in the morning, she ignores me and doesn't say anything. And I already knew it was coming. I'm telling y'all, it's always so obvious how the narcissist is going to act after a certain period of time when they see that you're not giving in. I already seen it coming. So now it's killing her. It's like that's a punishment for her bad karma. I constantly see how the narcissist is suffering, through life from different situations that she's dealing with, from when her car broke down on her last year and she's still, hitching rides back and forth to work. She's still hitching rides back and forth to work. And just other things going on with her. Like she just looked miserable and unhappy. And, she just looked a total mess. To the point where it's like you just, you can't even walk in confidence without worrying if you're going to trip over your own feet. It's just like, that's what I get from her. And so, so now she's coming in and doing something that I know she hates to do. On top of that, it's because it's me. On top of that, it's because she couldn't succeed with the Hoover and the love bombing. That's not going to happen again. And she's just losing. She's just losing all the way around. And so I just wanted to talk about how they really have the nerve to think that they have a second chance with you, and they never show you anything different. They're so obvious and simple-minded. And the way you treat it is just to keep, just keep that mental toughness. Don't give in. Never give in to the Hoovers or anything like that. Just do that. That's why I did that social experiment. Not to put anyone else in harm's place with the narcissist, because everything is still in place with her and them. Because now she's back to trying to get them to she's trying to do the triangulation thing. It's like she's back to that, and it's not working. Like, you don't have that stronghold on that anymore. You still have a stronghold on them because you need them. Any little bit of supply is better than none at all. But she can't use them to really like smear me or go up against me, because they're going to start to look at her funny, like, well, why was it so different just a few days ago? Like, just Wednesday, you were all smiles and happy and jolly and all in her face and bringing her things. And now you just hate her, and we don't understand why we supposed to feel that way as well. It's like people are starting to question things, and that is going to happen eventually when you're in a situation as mine dealing with a narc at work, because, like they say, ish gets old. Even ish gets old, and the flies don't want it. So trust me, it's just a matter of time before the narcissists kind of expose themselves, and people are going to get tired of hearing that same old broken record of you being this victim, and this person is just a horrible person, and we should just totally ignore her and go a separate direction from her at all times. And and it's like, we're not doing that. Everything was good. We enjoyed her company, and it's killing her, and that's why I laugh about it. That's why I can't help but laugh about it. I don't feel no ways in danger when I'm around that psychopath, because I know what it's all about, dealing with her, and I know that my boundaries are strong enough to keep me safe, from harm, from certain type of situations dealing with her, and she can talk all she wants to, but it doesn't move me one way or the other, because I come to work, I do what I got to do, and I get on out of there. And people are going to receive you for who you are. It's just like she just don't have that power over that narrative anymore. She can present the narrative all she wants, but there ain't no power behind it. It's old, it's weak, it's lost. It just lost the spark. Let it go. You might as well let it go, because you're not going to get anywhere with that with me. It's maybe happening with her and some other victim, but not me, because I'm not even a victim. I'm not a victim, So that's all I wanted to talk about in this video. And yeah, they just never change. Don't ever expect them to change, because it's not going to happen, So thank y'all for watching. Leave your thoughts down below, and enjoy the rest of your weekend.